What's up, guys? So I bought this joystick off of Amazon, and it turns out it came in the package, the original package from, I think it's like 1997. So yeah, this has been in the box since 1997, and I thought it would be really cool to unbox it and give it a test. This is the PC Raider Joystick for use with Ibm Pc and compatible, and that would mean like a lot of times IBM was like the main PC maker of the time, and then people would make compatibles. They would call them 100% compatibles in the ads and everything, so that's why you see compatible. So if it's another maker of PC, it would be compatible because it's, you know, if they're copying the IBM, that is. But basically it is ideal for action, driving, and fighting games. Has 2 fire buttons, contoured pistol grip, X and Y axis trim controls, independent auto fire, and it works with DOS and Windows 95 games, and it requires a PC game port, which my vintage Windows 95 computer here has all of that. I'm still waiting on the cable for this, unfortunately, so I'm still on this monitor, which isn't as great because it's so much cooler looking at it on the CRT. But anyway, we're going to check this out so you can kind of see what's going on there. 2 fire buttons, contoured pistol grip, X and Y axis trims, auto fire on and off switches, suction cups for stability. Now that's pretty cool. I don't know if it's going to stick to this because it's kind of like a I don't know, it's like a little bit textured, not a lot, but a little bit, so we'll see if it's actually going to stick to it. I imagine it probably won't. But yeah, this has been in the box since '97. That is super cool to me. So I'm going to try to find a few others that are the same maker and of this, they're around the same time. So I'm going to try to find some of them. I don't know that I'll do unboxings of them. I just thought it'd be kind of cool to do this one unboxing. And the first thing we have out is the actual joystick here. So I'll set that aside and then we'll see if anything else is in the box. Looks like just a little bit of cardboard in the bottom. And then we have some cards, a 90-day limited warranty. I wonder if that applies to me in the year of 2017. And it kind of tells us a user guide and French user guide and Spanish user guide. So there you go. And this is cool here. This is a product registration card for Performance. That's who it's made by, is Performance. And you could send this in. I remember a lot of this kind of stuff. You could send in mail stuff, and they'd want to know everything about it, you know, to get your warranty. Who's in your home, what other kind of systems you have, and let's check out the systems listed. It says, what systems do you own? And the systems listed are IBM PC, Mac, Nintendo, Super Nintendo, Nintendo Game Boy, Nintendo Virtual Boy, Nintendo 64, Atari Jaguar, Sega 32X, Sega Genesis, Sega Game Gear, Sega CD, Sega Nomad, Sega Saturn, Sony PlayStation, and a 3DO. And that's all that's listed. Nothing newer than that, so that'll definitely date it a little bit there. And that's about all the cool information on here. Actually, there is one other thing. Which of the following do you use? America Online, CompuServe, Prodigy, Microsoft Network, which is something installed on Windows 95 originally, Genie, Direct Internet / World Wide Web account, email, Internet, Usenet groups, or Netscape. Oh my god, I remember Netscape in school. I mean, I guess it was alright at the time, but thinking back to it now, I'm pretty sure I hated it. It's just so stupid. So let's go ahead and get this out. So taking it out of the cardboard here, got a couple tags. Look like this one come off. English important. Before connecting to console, ensure that any auto fire and or slow motion settings are switched to off. I don't know which of those. We'll have to look because it says auto B and auto A, but I don't know which is on and which is off. So, and this says the joystick is calibrated in the center now. So yeah, it's in the center now. Oh man, oh, I love the feel of these buttons. Tactile switches, clicky clicky clicky. The joystick feels Really nice. Doesn't feel, it really doesn't feel cheap. I imagined I would like this in 97. Let's see if it'll stick. Nope. Definitely not going to stick to this table. It's just, it's textured. I might try to like maybe wet them a little bit, but I doubt that's even going to help. Let's see if we can use this manual and see what's on and what's off. So these are auto A. Doesn't really say how to tell what's on and off. There's no picture. Fire A button is the... I imagine they're already set to off because they were both up. And it doesn't really say anything. I think this is the calibration button. I think that calibrates it. Let's look at the box and see what it says here. Might help me out a little. Okay, so that's the X and Y trim control. So that's kind of like a calibration, just trimming it a little bit. Auto fire on and off switch. And it doesn't say what's for what. So, okay. Well, let's go ahead and take this tie off for the first time ever since it was boxed up in 1997 or whenever it was. I imagine around 97 or maybe 98. There we go. Oh, I just love that switch. It's awesome. I'm going to straighten out this cord just a little bit and I'll reach back and plug it in. Alright, I think it's all the way in. Let's see if we can go into settings here, control panel. And then I'll see if I can get you a little bit closer so you can look. Alright, so we'll see if we can control it here. Current joystick, joystick 1. 2 axis, 2 button. I guess that's what it is. It's got 2 buttons. Let's see what this says. Yeah, X and Y axis. So yeah, it's a 2 axis. So let's test it here. Yep, oh yeah, look at it. It works. Yep, everything works. That's cool. I've actually never played on PC with a joystick ever in my life. But we are going to now. So let's go ahead and open up Siberia because... Actually, you know what? Let's do this one. This one's Descent because we saw Siberia in my last video. I turned it on for a minute to check it out. So we're going to load this up. And yeah, the colors are still off. I don't know if it'll be better if we watch it on the CRT, but like the red's red there, but what you're seeing for the background almost looks silver on my LCD. Okay, so there's the one I had. That's the one I was playing before. Let's just go to new game and we'll skip through everything here. Kind of excited. Like I said, I've never played with a joystick, and look at that. That just fits so well. I don't think it's going to be a big deal that I can't suction it down. I'm not going to get crazy with it, and it's not going to slide. I mean, I'm holding it in one spot, so I mean, I think it looks kind of cool too. It's, you know, I've seen a lot of the other ones. I was looking at a bunch of them that were from this era, and they all look just too clunky and too much for what I want. I mean, this may not be good if I ever play like Microsoft Flight Sim. I may need more buttons than 2. But for now, I mean, I guess it's good for like shooters and stuff. Alright, skip through all of this, skip through the mechs or the robots, and then we should be in game here. Just a second. Remember guys, this is all on Windows 95. I think that's so cool. Alright, well, I spared you the intro again, but I did get the joystick working now. I'm not using the keyboard, except I think you have to use the keyboard to move forward and everything, so I'll use it for that. And then there's our rocket, and then here's our gun on the trigger, and then the top button was our rocket. So the sensitivity seems kind of high. I may have to turn that down, but we'll see if we can play here. I did play with the keyboard before, and it was definitely a lot harder. So Where are these guys? I know there's some in here. Seems like right now just I got the sensitivity too high. It looks like, I mean, it was cranked all the way up by default, so. I mean, I guess it would be fine if you got used to it, because my mouse sensitivity on my computer is like, on my actual gaming computer is like 16,000, and so I have people come over and use it and they'll be like, what is happening? They can't even control it, it's so quick. But you know, see, like right now I feel like I'm getting a little bit better at it, just moving around and everything. I really don't like that it's inverted, because you press forward to go, like, to make it look down. I don't know. I guess that's how it is in flying games, because I really do not play any flying games at all. And really, right now you're like a, I don't know, it's like a little ship or something. I'm like coasting around. Cannot open this door. I mean, to be honest, this joystick is really nice so far. I mean, I haven't used a lot of them, but it seems really smooth. I like the clicky tactile of the buttons, because I really love keyboards that click like this. So having this on this joystick is awesome. All right, well, anyway, guys, that is probably about all I'm gonna do for this little thing. I just wanted to at least get a little video unboxing this thing, because it is kind of vintage, I guess. I mean, it's still in the box from '97, so that's really cool, and it works really well. Can't beat that. And there's what it is. It's a Performance PC Raider SV-206, but it's really like kind of, you know, compact, so that's kind of cool. But anyway, guys, I appreciate you watching, and hopefully you enjoyed this, and I'm going to try to pick up a couple more, because I really want to get some peripherals for this other than just the keyboard. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Have a good one.